Welcome to Recharge with Richardson, 5 minutes of hope and inspiration every Monday and Thursday. And now, here is today's episode.
Hello, welcome to Recharge with Richardson. I'm so glad that you could tune in today, and I have a word for you today. As we're dealing with all that's going on in the world, we have COVID going crazy, we have protests going on about racial injustice, we have a lot going on politically, and my goodness, it feels like the world is falling apart, right? And it seems like it's tearing by the seams, and it's easy not to find peace. It's easy to focus on all that's going wrong and chaos up and down. You just want to get away, don't you? Well, I want to say that God has a getaway plan for it all. You see, as we're getting so caught up in this problems of this life, we forget that there's something bigger, there's something better than this. And this came to light when I was reading here in Colossians chapter 3, verses 1 through 4. It says this: "Since you have been raised to new life with Christ, set your sights on the realities of heaven, where Christ sits in the place of honor at God's right hand. Think about the things of heaven, not the things of the earth. For you died to this life, and your real life is hidden with Christ in God. And when Christ, who is your life, is revealed to the whole world, you will share in all of his glory." I want to say today, as you're digesting all that's going on, let us not forget that we're not citizens of this world. That there's something better, that there's something bigger, that there's something more fulfilling waiting for us in heaven. So let us find a little bit of peace as we think about the treasures that God has set aside for us, because we're dead to this world and we're alive in him. Now, when I say this, I don't mean that we are to be so heavenly minded that we're of no earthly good. But we're to think that even though we're in the midst of this trouble, we are to be a people who have a hope for a better tomorrow, because our lives are hidden in Christ. I hope that brings peace to you. I hope that brings perspective to you. And I hope as you're dealing with this world that's full of chaos, that you may have a little bit of peace as you set your mind on the things above, and you allow the things below to fade away. Today I want you to do something different. I want you, out of your busy day, to set aside some time to go outside, find somewhere with a little green pasture, or maybe a nice trail, and I want you to walk with your phone turned off for 15 minutes. And as you walk for 15 minutes with your phone turned off, I want you to meditate on Colossians chapter 3, verses 1 through 4, and let your mind wander about the goodness of the Lord and how much he has in store for you in the heavenly realm. And I hope that will bring just a little glimmer of hope in a world that's very hopeless today. I hope this was a blessing to you. I know it was a blessing to me. And I pray that you may continue hoping for a better tomorrow as Jesus takes control of today. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us for Recharge with Richardson. Don't forget to join us for our next episode, and until then, may God fill you with joy and peace and hope.